Hey, what up, say? This that shit to make them all go dummy. Now I got bread, they all want something from me. Showing like pros, man, I told them that it's money. And I own my own bars, just like it's always sunny. Ugh, thought she said something to me. We were never friends, told them I am not your buddy. Now they all call, I got some buzz like honey. Then they check the Spotify and they looking at me funny.
What is up, everybody? This is episode 3 of Ironman training. We're out here at UNCW track today, about to get some speed work done. If you're an endurance athlete, a triathlete, you know how important it is to get on the track. It's where you build your VO2 max, your anaerobic, aerobic fitness, as well as you get your pacing down because the surface is flat. It's perfect environment, so make sure you follow along for the track workout.
I don't blame you, dog, that's how this shit goes. Same two paths, we just pick different roads. Glue on the safe, I just stuck to the code. Now they tell me that I'm driven, bruh, I already drove. So diverse, got too many flows. Checks coming in, got...
Today's workout is gonna be a 1 mile tempo pace, warm up the legs, get them going well, into 6-800s at 5K pace. We'll be throwing down the splits so you guys can kind of see where my pacing's at for all this stuff right here. And then in between the mile into 800s, it's a 2.5 minute rest, and then 90 seconds in between the 800s. So yeah, let's get this work in, baby.
Thought she said something to me. We were never friends, told them I am not your buddy. Now they all call, I got some buzz like honey. Then they check the Spotify and they looking at me funny.
Okay, first mile down.
5:45, right on pace. Tempo should be like 6, but if you feel good, you feel good.
Workout wrapped, how'd that feel?
Oh, speed work sucks. That was a lot. Pacing 5:47 average throughout the whole workout per mile. So right where we need to be. It's a good workout. Just make sure you guys hit your track workouts. That's where you're gonna build the speed and actually find your pacing for your races.
You start every talking segment with that.
Hey, that could be my thing. All right, we're finishing up the speed workout with some rolling out. Super important. Now looking back at my first half, I think I didn't do enough speed work. So really just trying to dial it in before the next race, realizing that speed work is really important to be out here on the track, getting these workouts in. I think I always just think back to what Michael Jordan said. It was, to win, you have to lose. To be successful, you have to do something that's not successful. And that's like what I'm doing in this sport, is like I have to learn through little things, that little losses, and eventually it's gonna build up. And just trusting the process and, you know, getting these speed workouts in. So just always remember, you're gonna lose before you win. So stick to it, don't give up. What is up? We didn't do the best job wrapping up the track workout the other day. And then from the track workout, we went onto a podcast, Wrestling with Life with Emily, and we'll show little clips of that, and you can go watch the full podcast on Spotify, as well as we'll post it on the YouTube link down below.
If you could go back to your young self in that moment and tell yourself one thing to give yourself encouragement, like, hey, I know it's tough right now, but it's gonna be better, what would you say?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it goes back to like being that kid in Ukraine. There was like a time where I just remember me and my brother were in the woods, left alone. We got attacked by like German Shepherd dogs.
Oh my God.
Our mom left in a van full of guys. And I just remember in that moment just being so scared for my life, just not knowing what was gonna happen. If I could go back to that Ian and just being like, there's this amazing God-loving family that's gonna take you out of Ukraine and they're gonna bring you to the USA and you're gonna live this amazing life and it's gonna be okay. Because in that moment, I didn't think anything was going to be okay.
Right.
But
wow.
yeah, I would probably say that moment.
Praise God.
Yeah.
That's terrifying, man.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Awesome. So done with White Lake. Training the first week back was a little harder than I thought, getting back into everything, just because you feel so accomplished after you just completed your first ever race at a 70.3 level. And then on top of all of that, you know, your body's worn down. It's just, you just pushed it really hard. So the first week back was slower than I wanted it to be, but once I got back into the groove the second week, training's been going really well. Back into, you know, building stronger legs for the bike, and then also on top of that, making sure that I'm getting my fuels down now, so then next race we have no issues with that whatsoever. I did a hard track workout this week in the video you actually just saw, and I'm having a little bit of a foot problem right now. Nothing to like fully concern myself with right now. Having my chiropractor look at it, just trying to, you know, do everything that I can, stretching it out, making sure that it doesn't lead to anything else. So this week's been a little bit slower, but no reason that next week I shouldn't be picked back up and fully be back at it. So obviously we know October is the Wilmington race, but after sitting down with my coach, my dad, and just talking to some family and the fiance, just realizing that I should probably do another race. And I think the biggest thing is realizing that you don't want one too close, you don't want one too far away. So I have decided that I'm gonna do Ironman Indiana this year. As I always say, I got big goals. If you are also interested in following along with how the race goes, Ironman does a full tracking system. So if you know you're curious on how I'm doing during the race, you can watch on the live tracker. I'll post that on my Instagram so you guys can get it down before the race starts. But yeah, super excited to get all this content out for you guys, and also just follow along for the journey. Just getting excited. This is the triathlete trying to play basketball. Oh shoot. That's it. Oh my gosh. That's way off. I just want to, what the heck? Free throw. I can't miss a free throw. That's it. Athletes don't play basketball. So keep me short, put me on a bike, put me in the pool, put me on a track. Yeah, no basketball for me. Jeez, just shot like 0 for 30. I didn't even make a layup. Everyone knows it's getting hot out here. Like right now it's 105 and it's already 85 degrees. So it's a little hot for me. That's why I get up early. I get up at 5, 6 every morning before the sun is fully up and beaming the heat on. Because everyone knows, like once your body's sweating, it's taking away that sodium, so you have to put it back in. It's important that you can train early in the mornings. Also, it gets you in a good habit. Like I'm a big believer, you wake up early, get your training done, get it out the way. It sets you up for such a successful day. And sometimes our training sessions do go into, you know, the hot parts of the day, but I'm just making sure that I'm taking down my electrolytes. That's why I like Dragon Salt so much, is how many milligrams of sodium it has. 1,200 milligrams in a serving size. So I'll put like 3, 4 of those on my bike, and then sometimes I'll even take a whole bottle down before my run. So I'm making sure that I have all the right nutrition, staying on top of it. But yeah, this summer heat is no joke, especially if you live like down in the east or like out west in California, like different types of heats, but it's really just important that you're taking down your electrolytes, but also you're training earlier or later in the day when the sun is not the most hot so you don't die.